stray. A simple world where love would bloom in every corner of the living room. Oh, the golden thread, it ties us tight through black and white into the light. A reel of love, it's always there. Classic moments beyond compare.
Hey, welcome back to The Golden Thread, lessons from Classic TV. These episodes are brought to you by the Classic TV Preservation Society, founded by Herbie J. Pilato. There are television shows that entertain us. There are television shows that make us laugh. And then there are the rare series that leave us thinking long after the credits have rolled. The Twilight Zone is one of those shows. When most people hear its name, they think of strange creatures, impossible events, eerie music, or shocking endings. But I don't think that's why the Twilight Zone has endured for more than 60 years. The twists were memorable. That's for sure. The real stories were about us. Every week, Rod Serling invited viewers to step into another world. Sometimes it looked like the future, sometimes the past, sometimes another planet, sometimes a quiet suburban neighborhood that looked remarkably familiar. The setting changed, but the lesson did not. Human nature always came with us. That was Rod Serling's genius. Science fiction wasn't his destination. It was his disguise. Behind stories of aliens and time travel were questions about prejudice, fear, greed, loneliness, pride, compassion, conformity, hope, all of that. He wasn't asking whether monsters existed. He was asking whether we might become them. Take The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street. We did an episode of that in season 1. No creature ever invades the neighborhood. No spaceship destroys the town. Fear does all of the work. Neighbors slowly stop trusting one another. Accusations replace conversation. Suspicion replaces friendship. By the end, the greatest threat was never from the sky. It came from within. Then there's The Eye of the Beholder, one of the most famous episodes in television history. I recommend it highly. At first, it appears to be a story about physical appearance, but it's really asking something much deeper. Who decides what beauty is? How much of ourselves are we willing to sacrifice just to belong? The episode remains powerful because that question hasn't gone away. The fashions have changed. Technology definitely has changed. Human nature? Human nature hasn't. Or consider The Changing of the Guard, another one that I did in season 1. A story that quietly reminds us that our lives matter in ways that we may never fully see. How many teachers, parents, friends, neighbors have changed someone's future without ever knowing it? You know a lot. Rod Serling believed ordinary lives carried extraordinary significance. Even Nothing in the Dark, one of the series' gentlest episodes, asks us to reconsider one of humanity's oldest fears. What if death isn't something coming to punish us? What if it's simply another doorway? Again and again, the Twilight Zone challenged us to question our assumptions. Not to frighten us, but to wake us. So what is the golden thread running through the Twilight Zone? I believe it's this. Reality is rarely as simple as it first appears. The greatest mysteries are seldom found in outer space. They're found in the human heart. Rod Serling understood that. He understood that people often create their own prisons out of fear, hatred, pride, the desire to conform, the unwillingness to see another person's humanity. Those are the forces that trap us. And yet, he also believed something hopeful, that awareness could set us free. And that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to make us aware. If we're willing to question ourselves, if we're willing to look beyond appearances, if we're willing to choose understanding instead of fear, then perhaps we can escape the very twilight zones that we create for ourselves. That's why these stories still resonate. I recommend this show highly. Not because they're about another dimension, but because they're about this one. The Twilight Zone reminds us that the unknown isn't always somewhere out there. Sometimes it's the part of ourselves that we've never taken the time to understand. Rod Serling once opened a door each week and invited us to step through. Perhaps he wasn't inviting us into another world at all. Perhaps he was inviting us to see this one more clearly. And guys, that is the golden thread. I love you all very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we'll see you next weekend. Later, Gators. Bye.
Walking down the lanes of yesterday, we're laughing.